Welcome back to Joe and Di's allotment channel. It's now week 2 of September. So yeah, and what we're going to be doing today is these are the first tomatoes we actually put in. So I'm going to clear the whole of this side, I think, probably round to the L. Take them out completely. And the red ones we can sort of use straight away, but the green ones I'll just put in a box, and we'll put them on top of the one of the kitchen cupboards, and they'll ripen up in their own time. They're probably not as tasty as the ones that have ripened on the vine, but we can still utilise them, put them in cooking or whatever. Yeah, so we still use them. We won't sort of waste them. We'll clear this side completely. There's some basil in there as well, which we can dry, and we've still got peppers growing, which is still producing, looking good, starting to change colour. So yeah, so we'll take out the basil and dry that as well. And what I'll do is I'll clear the whole side completely, and we'll plant some stuff in here for use in sort of autumn and winter. Spinaches and maybe a bit of rocket, some parsley and coriander. We'll put those in here as well. Little peppers are doing well as well. These little peppers are starting to ripen. These are hot variety. So once they've all ripened, I think we've got some down the allotment as well. We'll have a look and see if we can produce some of our own chili powders here. See how hot it is. I think it's a very hot variety, so me and Di don't really like eating the really hot ones, but we don't mind chili. A little bit of a half a teaspoon of chili in a chili con carne is probably strong enough for us, so we'll probably dry those off and powder them. So we do that with those. Yeah, we've still got stuff to maybe clear another bed at the allotment this week as well. Got some spring onions and other stuff in modules to plant out, so we can plant those out. And we've still got a lot of harvesting to do. Still got lots of tomatoes turning red down the allotment in the greenhouse and outside, so we can start harvesting those as well this week. Yeah, I mean, we dried quite a lot last week. I think we've got 3 jarfuls of sliced dried tomatoes, but we want to make some more powder as well in the next week or so. But we've got lots of apples as well. We need to start drying those off. I think we'll start that tomorrow. Yeah, so the first thing I'm going to do is start clearing this. So we've cleared one side. Surprisingly, not that many tomatoes in there actually. All that growth, all that tomato plant growth, which can go in the compost bin now. But yeah, we've got half a punnet of sort of red ones. Need to sort them out a bit more actually, because they're mixed up now. I think I started off trying to keep one lot green and one lot red, and they've sort of somehow got mixed up really. So what I'll do is I'll sort them out. But I think I've got about half a punnet of red and probably a punnet of green, which can go on top of one of the kitchen cupboards, I said, and ripen off gradually. So what I'll do is I'll pull out the basil completely, and we'll I think we've got two varieties there. We've got normal basil, and we've got a cinnamon basil here as well. But we'll dry them together. I'll sort of take them out completely, wash the roots I think, and hang them up to dry in the kitchen, sort of air dry them, and then I'll crumble them up when they're fully dry. But I looked at the 10-day forecast today, and it's still not dropping below sort of 12 at night for the next at least 10 days. So we're okay. So that's why I want to put stuff into the greenhouse now, so they can get established. And then once the temperatures do start dropping, they'll sort of still grow on in the greenhouse for quite a while. It keeps the temperature up from outside by sort of 3 degrees, 4 degrees above the outside temperature. So yeah, so what I'll do next I think is I'll clear the side as well, up to the sort of side there. Yeah, so next job is to dump all this into the compost and pull up the basil, and then clear that last bit at the back as well. So we've taken out the whole back ones as well now, and stripped as much of the leaves off as we can of these ones to expose them to the light a bit more as much as possible. I think we need to give it a good watering as well, but I'll say another week on this side, we'll clear this side as well, because there's not that many and they are starting to ripen, so we'll probably take out those as well next week. So yeah, it's just a matter of taking out the basil now. So yeah, I'll take them out, take them indoors and give them a good wash, and then we'll hang them up to dry.
Oh, you can give off a nice aroma.
It smells lovely, doesn't it?
Mm.
Powerful smell. And these are the cinnamon ones. These are slightly different. I think there's a bit of a sweeter smell, I think, than the other ones. Perhaps we should keep them separate when we dry them. Drop as much of it outside as we can. Little sticks on here. There's quite a bit of basil here. Quite surprising. I think there's one on this side as well. Take that one out as well. So what I'll do is now I'll dig this side over and then get it ready for replanting. I'll replant something in there a little bit later. We've cleared this section of the cold greenhouse and I've pre-watered it to give it a bit of a soak in. And I've got some parsley, 2 types of parsley, curly and flat leaf, some coriander. We've got chard and perpetual spinach and 2 types of spinach, real spinach. We've got a matador and a winter giant. So what I'll do is I'll fill this space around this area here, and hopefully they'll grow on and provide us with sort of baby leaves and green stuff all the way through the autumn and winter. Good root system on them. So they just come out like a sort of plug plant really. I just put them into the soil, make sure they're firmly placed in, and they should grow away quite well now really. So yeah, makes it easy. And I'll give these a good watering as well once I've got them all in. So that's one crop out and one crop in. So hopefully these will get away quite well. So just harvesting some tomatoes out of the greenhouse. Got some nice beautiful tomatoes. We've got a few peppers as well. So yeah, tomatoes have done really well this year. I'm just talking to one of the allotment neighbours, and they've picked 118 pounds of tomatoes this year. Remarkable. So it's been a good year for tomatoes this year. Let's go harvest one of these cabbages. They're not huge, but not huge, but big enough. Just picking some of these late sown French beans. Should get quite a little few here. So this is the last of the second earlies, Nicola salad. So we've got quite a few there. We've got one last one to do, and then we're on the main crop. Yeah, so hope you've enjoyed the video this week. So it's basically still clearing up, but we're still starting to sort of put stuff in as well for the autumn and winter. Hope you found it informative. Give us a thumbs up if you've enjoyed the video, and leave us some comments or suggestions at the bottom. And if you'd like to follow our journey into week 3 of September, please use the subscribe button at the bottom and follow our journey through the year. Our aim is to sort of show you how we grow stuff, how we process and store it, and some recipes as well. So if you'd like to follow our journey, please use the subscribe button and follow us. Thank you for watching.